Yeah.
We will guess that these are the notes we need.
We're lucky.
There, you. Toby.
We still need to find a person that knows Timothy.
Well, it might be in the notes, but we don't know.
So you move a little bit up the stairs. You come around here, and then there are very small ways which lead up here and here, which are not shown on the map. And in the end, you reach this room.
Okay.
Oh yeah, this looks absolutely pleasant. Not.
This looks
What,
evil.
remember, we took that map that we started today with, Wrath. What was supposed to be here?
This is the top floor.
Mm-hmm.
It would take a quick look. Oop, wrong one. There
This is where they have
should be
classes.
the laboratory on the third floor, and there should be an anti-chamber on the third floor.
An
We went up the stairs, or we went up the secret wall? Sorry, I didn't catch
It is stated as an anti-chamber. It
This
may
is
be
the
an
stairs.
anti-magic chamber. Could be something else.
Okay. Oh, I like how the turn order showed it.
Oh no, it was already on my screen. I just deleted it.
Oh. Yeah, I guess Perception and Arcana.
Okay, so you kind of look around this entire room. There seem to be a decent amount of magical items here and there who clearly give off some sort of magical essence. Like on the table up here. Up here. You can see a staff laying. There are a couple of the same type of balls as you found downstairs on here.
Same type of what?
Same type of small balls.
Balls. Oh.
Yeah, that you saw below. Like the single one that you saw below. There are 5 more of these.
5 more of these. Are these multicolored things?
Yeah, multicolored. They're similarly looking at the very least.
Okay.
Let's take them all.
Yeah,
Um,
I would agree, but I want to make sure that
down
there's no
here
trap.
you can see a bag.
Bag of holding?
You take a quick look and immediately see that this is a bag of devouring, although there's a very big tear in the middle.
Okay.
And up in the table next to it you can see a gem.
Okay, still no bag of holding, huh?
We're really not allowed to have one.
I know!
It didn't roll up.
That doesn't mean you can't just give it.
If I'm going
That's
to
true.
get like a decent amount of magical items, I'm going to roll them.
I'm
not
gonna say,
give
yeah, okay, if it's... I will say, though, we are level, like, 6 and 7 now. I mean, having a bag of holding is well within believability. Okay, so I'm going to, come up here. What'd you say? So we had the 5 on this table. What was on this table?
There is a quarterstaff.
Now.
Magical?
It does seem magical when like you go around it. Kind of
Interesting.
initially looking at it with your magical knowledge, seems magical.
Ty, come check this out.
Me too.
Well, quarterstaff, isn't that a two-handed weapon? Or is it a
It
one-handed
can
weapon?
be.
Quarterstaff are 200.
What do I get from it?
It's a magical item.
With a 20, come on.
That is actually the only thing you should get with Arcana.
It's just imbued
To
with magic.
see
Okay.
You need
if it is
to
magical, if
identify
something
magic.
is magical
But then
in
I
nature.
can't like tell all the properties about it.
Okay,
No.
so a
Like, what
quarterstaff...
does the magic
If you could do that with Arcana, what would the use be of identifying things?
Yeah.
Uh,
So it can be 1 compared to the scimitar. It's a simple weapon, so anyone can use it.
Yeah. It's versatile too, I think.
But it's only a D6, single-handed. The scimitar.
It's a D6. If somebody casts like Shillag on it, and then it becomes like a D8.
No, because it's a melee. It's a magical weapon. I guess you can still do that, but
Quarterstaff, I think you use it with 2 hands anyway.
no, it's versatile. You can use it with 1. It's a D6 with 1, a D8 with 2.
Okay, and then the Shillag like does something extra. I have that combo in one of my one-shot characters.
Yeah. The quarterstaff, generally speaking, is something that our druid should use. So here's how it works: is you could go with this quarterstaff if you wanted, because we know it's magical. You gain a +2 to hit.
But I also lose 2 on my armor class.
No. No, I'm talking about Gumby, and no, you don't need to use your shield. Lose your shield, because it's a one-handed weapon.
You can use it one-handed.
It doesn't make sense. Anyway, otherwise it's a club.
Basically.
That's basically what
But
it is.
it's versatile.
or a
With
spear.
one hand, it's a D6. With 2 hands, it's a D8. So you don't need to use it two-handed. But yeah. So I'm talking to Gumby, though, because if Gumby wants to take this quarterstaff, he will... I'm not sure what the bonuses are, but you will be proficient with it, which means that you gain a +2 to hit. And you lose... And instead of a D8, it's a D6. Oh, and it uses strength, not dexterity.
For damage rolls?
Yeah.
So I want to subtract 1 on all my damage rolls instead of add 3? Great idea.
Yeah, because it's not a finesse weapon.
Magic is.
Yeah, so basically this is only going to be a druid weapon.
It basically is, yeah.
Yeah, so we'll give it to you, Ty. So you now have a quarterstaff.
Okay.
Should you
That's
choose to
magic?
use it.
Question mark. Remember when we go and identify stuff that's one of the things we're going to use.
Yep.
Okay,
Because I know for a fact it is magical.
and that's the only thing?
I do pick up too that not only is the staff magical, but this door here is very. I can feel like strong magical presence from that door.
Okay.
So
Okay, we
that's
come to
the
here. There
bonus
are
of the 20.
five multicolored rocks.
Yep.
Okay, doesn't seem trapped.
3 are grouped together and 2 others are grouped together. As if they did it specifically.
Okay, I'm gonna do a similar thing that I did with the first one. I'm going to wrap them up in some spare whatever clothing or whatever. I'm gonna keep them separate though, like they currently are.
Okay.
So that's 3 groups, 6 total.
No. There is 1 group of 3 and 1 group of 2.
Right, 3 groups, 6 total. There's 2 groups now. We already have 1.
Yeah,
we have the
okay,
single
if
one.
you want to say that as groups, then yes.
Okay. Is there anything on this table?
There's nothing on that one.
Okay, we're gonna come down, avoiding this circle, which I don't know if that's actually there or if this is just this was just like a basic design.
You can see some light coming out of there, and there is like an in-lane circle right there.
Okay.
Instead of it going up, it does go down, like a little bit more into the floor.
Oh. Okay. Do we have any idea what this would be for?
You can roll an Arcana.
Does Gumby have advantage?
No.
Guidance, yep.
Arcana, not
Whoa.
like religion.
22 for me!
You could also roll a religion if you want to.
Hey, another 20!
I think you're literally rolling a 20.
No, it's a d20.
No,
Yeah.
it's a D20.
Weird.
Yeah.
Isn't this the 3rd time for you?
Second
In a row.
in a row, yeah.
You think that this is supposed to be some sort of summoning from the 9 hells, or the hells, basically. There are
Oh,
not
cool.
just 9.
Okay, my first thought is behind that door is a demon, but that's just me.
No,
Mboy.
no, I
Mboy.
don't get that.
While you
Yeah.
look at this, you think that this is supposed to look like it is able to summon something, but from what you think, it probably doesn't work at all.
Oh.
It just
Okay.
looks pretty.
Okay,
Or intimidating to the unknown.
okay, so then I'll say that. Like it doesn't seem like I didn't pick up any magic from this.
No, you do.
Just the door. Like it doesn't seem like this actually works.
Okay. I look down here. This is the destroyed bag of devouring.
Yeah, there's like a pack of devouring on there, and there's a giant tear in the middle.
It's useless.
It is useless, even as a bag of devouring.
It can't be like transformed into a bag of holding.
Not that you know of.
Well, should we Arcana check that then?
An Arcana check would not give you
it's
the
useful?
answer to that question.
Okay, what would give us the answer if this is useful in any way, shape, or form?
You don't know. Actually, you don't know. You have never experienced a broken bag of hold or a broken bag of devouring before, so
Let's just take it and we can always ask.
Go ahead, Dolos.
Yeah.
No, I don't want it.
Go right
I
ahead.
already have one.
I don't want it either. Okay, what's on this one?
a gem.
Okay, is it propped up especially? Does it look like it's in something? What's the deal?
It's not in something. It's just laying there,
Mage
Yeah.
hand.
as if someone was examining it.
Okay. I would
mage
like
hand.
to examine it.
Too bad I mage handed with a crit.
So okay, but that's not a stealth check, so we see you do this.
Yeah, you picked it up with the mage hand.
And then you're just like jerk.
And we're just like, Dolos, I want to look at it. And no, you're not taking this, because it will disappear.
It already did. Poof, it's gone.
No, it really didn't.
It's just floating.
Yeah, it's
oh,
just,
wait, hold
it's
on a
just
second. Not anymore.
You're right in front of us.
Yeah, it's right in front of us, so we get advantage on this, right? All three of us get advantage on this perception
See,
check,
I
I
Raph?
get
can
like
see
5
through
rolls
my
each?
magic trick.
There is literally no way you can miss this gem suddenly rising.
It goes really fast all of a sudden, alright?
No, it doesn't.
No,
It looks like he throws a hand axe
Okay,
at
so you
Gumby.
grab your hand and
No, I-
kick it at the gem.
No, I threw it at Dolos.
No.
Okay, I want to examine this
I
gem.
accidentally clicked the hand axe throw
Fine.
damage roll.
I'll make it float
Can I
back.
grab the gem, Raph?
So there we go. I saw it.
Everybody saw this.
Yeah, nobody had to
know.
roll. I want to grab
know.
the gem, Raph.
Make a sleight of hand opposed to Dolos' sleight of hand if he wants to keep it away from you.
I'll let him.
Okay, so I
And
just
then
take
you
it
can
then.
just grab it.
Do I notice
Well, you
anything
can't
unique
beat my
about
30
this?
anyway.
It seems uncommonly bright and shiny. Light shiny.
Okay. Does it seem magical? I guess we should do an Arcana check.
This was one of the items with the initial general check of the room that did seem magical to all of you.
Okay. So it's a shiny gem.
Yep.
Got it. Okay. I guess if there's nothing else of value in the room.
There doesn't seem to be anything that you could take. I mean, there's a statue here which seems of value. There are a couple of pillars here which are beautifully carved. They could be of value, or they are valuable, but they just.
Let's
guess
push
so.
him over.
All right. I would like somebody who's willing to spend a first level spell. I think we should go ahead and just spend some first level spells to heal up, especially the weaker people.
Like me.
Like me.
So if our two
I know.
healers could spend some first level spell slots.
Okay, I'll do one on myself. 7 back. And who else needs one?
I could use one. I have 12 health.
There you go. There's 12.
Oh, nice.
You
Back
just
to
doubled your
24.
health.
Why can't I?
What's your max, Dolos?
35, if I'm correct.
Why were you so low?
The
He rolled
fight?
terribly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he took a lot of damage.
I thought he only
He's
took one
squishy
hit,
as
though.
fuck.
No, but he took 14 damage, didn't he?
Yeah, and before that he took some. I don't think you have.
No,
actually-
he didn't take any damage. Because we took-
wait.
We took a long rest.
Yeah, I took other characters, of course, from the.
Oh, then
yeah,
I'm full now.
so no, you're -2.
No, because I took 12 damage before.
Oh, I thought you took 14.
Not 14.
Okay,
Oh,
so,
then
so
you're-
you're at full.
And you good.
Yeah.
I was gonna
So,
say
yeah,
like,
everybody
how
should
are you
be
so
full
badly
then.
hurt? I'm not full.
No, I'm not full.
Oh.
You still took the damage from the magic
Yeah,
missiles.
Yeah,
the
the magic
magic missile
missiles
took
from
that.
these.
But yeah, we
apprentices.
started today full.
Is that for you?
That's still 5.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Oh, before this day's out, remind me to charge my 2 rings or whatever.
Yeah. We're gonna do that.
Yeah,
'Cause
rings.
Only, or I thought they were pearls, but maybe they were rings.
The rings. Yeah.
The rings.
It could be pearls on rings, but they're rings.
Okay. Before we move on, I want to take out these notes, Wrath.
Yeah.
Okay? And I would like... Should I have someone else do it?
What are you trying to roll?
do?
As I have my Ring of Comprehend Languages.
Oh.
Remember? So I can use
But
that...
we could... Does that work? Because it didn't seem like a different language. It just seemed magical, as in...
I'm not sure. Okay, here's my question to the magic users. I think it does, but I can't be specific. Can comprehend languages, decipher magic?
Does any of you have the self?
They know it?
Okay, so then
No.
from their own knowledge, they wouldn't know.
Is it on your spell list, guys? I think maybe it is.
No.
No.
By the
Then
way,
it
I
Rat,
think
comes
it's a
down
wizard
to
thing.
your best guess.
but Rat, what was the stuff that I read when I was reading? Because you said it was coherent, writing, but
It was
just seemed to
coherent
change.
common. It just literally the moment you changed sentences, the sentence that you just read changed completely.
So what did I read?
Some apple pie recipe.
Oh, okay.
And we didn't find any other notes, right?
No.
Yeah.
Drake, you can when you're looking at these right now,
Yeah.
like normally, you read some notes and they are about woodworking.
Okay.
And you literally started at the same place.
Okay, so I think we're gonna save this for later. I can have Auntie look at hers.
Maybe it shows your greatest desire. Apple
Woodworking?
pie.
Then in both of your cases would count only money. No.
And apple pie.
It'd be a story about a princess who gives all her money to the person she marries. I don't know.
Yeah, or a guy who steals all the money in the world.
Yeah. Anyway,
Some kind of
literally
some
sitting
kind
on
of
all the
teenager.
money in the world.
Wrath,
Yeah.
we came up from where?
What?
Where did we enter this room?
You
The right
entered
side.
this room on the far right and kind of entered from this side. So there was like a little small room on this side, on the far right,
Mm-hmm.
and it left one person, one single file, and then moved up, and then you reached up through these sets of stairs, and you
Okay.
came from the southern part.
Let's
Okay.
check the last room.
Let's
You generally take left first.
let's check out this door. So perception checks all around, I guess. We know it's very magical.
17.
19.
Oh, not the
And
highest.
guidance. Just spamming guidance because Ty can. Yay,
It's a
20.
It's a thick, fully iron door. It is, from what you can see, at least 2 people wide. It's like a double door instead of like the normal single doors.
Mm-hmm.
It is about 3 meters high by 2.5 meters wide. It's extremely thick, and as Mboy already told you, it does seem to emanate a decent amount of magic.
Okay.
Or as you kind of look at it and kind of touch it a bit, it does seem magical.
Okay. Does it appear to be locked?
It doesn't seem to be locked.
Do we hear anything on the other side?
No.
Does it open in or out?
It opens inward. So
Towards
towards
us.
you. Yeah.
Okay. And
I don't want to be too close then.
stealth. Everybody stealth.
There goes a 20.
Yeah, I'm not gonna look that. But that's 48 plus 13 is 61.
And I'm
Missing
about to
gun-
roll.
Hold on. Yeah.
Oh!
84 divided by 4. So 22. So it's what?
84?
Yeah,
21.
22.
My bad. Yeah.
Whoa,
21.
above 20 without...
Oh, 21. Yeah,
21
21 even.
Without
And-
that trace.
And then plus 10 from the Pastoral Trace, so it's 31.
You still have it?
So we will post up around here. So everyone post up, like maybe get behind the pillars, and Dolos will try to mage hand the door.
What is the door made of?
Iron.
Iron.
Iron. Okay. I don't know if
You
a
cannot
mage
make hand the door.
No.
It's too heavy.
It's too heavy. Okay. I guess I will be the sacrifice.
Yeah. Good.
I volunteer as tribute,
I'll ready my bow.
and I'm going to open the door slowly.
So you open the door slowly, and after a while the door is mostly open, so you can see inside the entire room. You can see 4 people sitting, one on each corner of the room, and in the middle there's like this red pyramid, which is way larger than you would say the room should be. The entire room, basically, the ceiling is way higher than it should be.
Okay. I close the door.
What you can also immediately feel is everything magical on you seems to have enclosed itself. It's as if the magic cannot get out of the item. You don't think that the magic is completely gone, just that it cannot escape this.
Okay.
And in the 4 sides from the people, you can see that they are in very, very small 2x2 rooms. So basically these rooms. And from each of them, you can see them sitting fully meditative. And the streams of magical energy, you can basically see it's like a stream of a continuous magic missile, almost, moves to each bottom side of the pyramid.
Okay.
Are we gonna fuck this over?
Then
No.
from the sides of the pyramids, it moves closer to the top.
Okay, I close the door. I just wanted to take a look inside. Wasn't gonna open it completely.
I say there's somebody in there.
Really?
Okay, I close
In
the
the
door.
pyramid.
In the pyramid.
Oh.
Ooh, we could make a potential another, connection.
Okay. Yeah, as you say that, I look. Should I roll perception, Wrath?
You can roll perception, yes.
Let's free another demon.
Jeez.
Is that your percent?
I want to
You
know.
You can see the outside of the pyramid, and it basically looks like how it looks in here. You do not seem to be able to look inside of the pyramid, as there's no surface that acts like some sort of mirror, or not mirror, a window.
It's all solid, right?
Yeah, it's all fully solid.
Are we
Okay.
gonna
My
rescue
question?
our
What
first
does
princess?
this? No, I have a feeling this might be Tim in here, but I don't know for sure. I don't want to release another super powerful evil.
I don't mind.
So what you said that there's a person in there. what does Gumby like? What does he see exactly? Like, can you make out any kind of?
No, it's not that I can see it. It's I know there's somebody in there.
How do you know?
Ever since when we first, well, I don't remember when exactly it was, but at some point when we first entered this castle,
For the cave.
the cave underneath, right?
Yeah, the first time you entered the cave, I think you felt some sort of presence, and the second time you entered the cave, there was actually a complete connection.
Yeah. So this person in here has been communicating with me ever since the cave.
Okay.
Yeah.
Insight
that's
check.
Okay.
Like, yeah, like good intentions, bad intentions, good person, bad person.
You can only insight Gumby at this point.
Just
Just Gumby, yeah.
No, I'm
Gumby, you'll
inciting
have
the
to
person
give
in
your own
the
answer to
experience.
this. I cannot do that for you.
Oh, me? Tell him like.
Yeah,
Tell
you
them
figure out.
how much they would be able to see from you.
Okay.
Also, keeping in mind what they rolled and how
Yeah.
well they
Oh,
rolled.
we're inciting Gumby. I wanted Gumby to incite the person that he was connecting.
Oh, I have been. I
You
have
already
been
had.
the entire time.
Okay, so I will incite you just to see if you're like possessed or something.
Okay.
Possessed.
Okay.
You can be specific to each person. So
Okay.
what you could do is just throwing it out there. You can message each
with an
person
11.
separately on what you think they may have gotten.
So
I'll
as
just
you're
say, like, whether or not
explaining,
they're sure. So.
you say what your character would say, and then you would say or message each one of us based upon our insight check.
Yeah, based
I'll
upon
just-
their
I'll just say- I'll
insight
just say
check,
it-
you
I'll just
can
say it out
message
loud.
them what they
I'll
would
just say it out loud.
gather.
So, Dolos with an 8, you can't really tell. You're just not able to decipher like what I'm saying.
What are you? Yeah, I don't.
Drake with an 11, or whether I'm honest. Okay. So Drake with an 11, you're like, you don't really seem anything wrong with my demeanor or anything from what I've said, like in the past when I've been telling the truth. Tyraneus with a 23, you're pretty sure that I'm all there.
At the
You're not
very
being
least,
controlled.
you're certain that he believes he is right.
Okay, but what?
Yeah.
So there's a person in here, but like, I want to know. This person's been communicating with you in what way? How? Gotten a message across? Did they feel good? Did they feel bad?
Somehow he's been communicating with me telepathically.
Hey, maybe it's
He can
Timothy.
speak with you.
Yeah,
There's,
Why?
inside my head.
okay,
What does
it's
he say?
Male or feminine? Masculine or feminine?
Male.
Male. Did
He
they give a
says
name?
he's been- No, he says he doesn't remember. He says he's been a prisoner here for. Let me see exactly how long he said. At
That
least
might
100
be,
years. He hasn't been
Timothy.
able to tell because he's been locked up in there for so long.
Okay, do you guys remember how long Tim was missing for?
Very long.
I want to say it was 50 years,
That is quite long.
but this guy thinks it's 100.
That's half his life.
He says he said he can't tell because he's been trapped in there so long.
Okay, are you still in communication?
In addition, if a person is deprived of any sensory of whatsoever, any sensory input, they usually think that something lasts way longer than it actually does.
Okay.
That's okay.
Okay, did he give any other information?
He said he was imprisoned by the owners of the castle.
Does he
Okay.
know for what reason?
Wrath, do I have to roll a personal history check?
If you know it, you know it. If you don't know
I don't
it, you
remember.
don't know
No, I personally don't remember.
it. You don't remember. It's that easy.
You're cool.
I don't know,
together.
but the thing, Raph, is that this was like 3 to 4 weeks ago.
To me,
Compared to a day
me,
ago.
That's note taking. So if it isn't in your notes,
Okay.
you either missed it.
I
so-
don't remember him mentioning. Wait. What was the question again? Tell me
Like,
the question.
why? Why was he locked up? Are you still in communication with him?
Yeah, I think I. Yeah,
Okay.
I think
Yeah,
so.
you can
Okay,
ask him again.
but let me ask you something. When you were talking to him out of character, so was it Wrath speaking directly to you, or was it written in the chat log?
Chat log. So I can check the chat.
Go back in the chat log.
Some parts are
I have
chat log, some parts were actually spoken.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was a pretty decent bit where Mboy stayed behind. Just after the session to ask questions, that sort of thing.
I don't know. So he knows he's on the 3rd floor. Says he
Everyone,
knows
I
who the
feel the
master
presence
here
around
is.
me. It feels like it's trying to enter my mind.
Does it?
That's what I experienced too.
That's just me standing behind you. No.
It feels as if something is you can kind of as if someone is touching a feather against your hand, but then like against your mind. And as if something is trying to get your attention, not invading, but just
That's exactly what I
trying to
felt before.
be like, I am here, acknowledge me, that sort of thing.
Okay.
Hello?
Yeah, again, that's exactly what I felt.
Gumby, can you ask him? Do you remember? Ask him if he remembers why he was locked up.
Yeah, I didn't see anything in the chat log, so.
I don't know, I think I resist whatever I'm sensing.
Yeah. Okay, I think that's right. There's some kind of personal vendetta or rage or vengeance that the owners of the castle had against him.
So that does kind of fit. So this person.
Well, yeah.
So let me ask. See, this guy, he doesn't have his memories, which is really annoying.
Or
Yeah.
convenient.
No,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does he remember? Can he remember anything about his past, like at all? Like, just, even if it's not like full on, just like dream type thing, like not even like fully real, just anything.
Okay. I ask him what his most like clear memory he was like.
Ask him. Yeah.
Yeah, his most clear memory.
And if he doesn't give anything, ask him if the name Timothy Sikar Abrakas Nolok Zidan Iwafik Gliak Verdum String Thor Krivik Premium Miro Turovas. Rings a bell.
Okay. He has
Just
a
rolls right
memory
off the
from
tongue.
his.
Yeah.
Says he remembers something from either his childhood or it may be his own child. Alone on the street in a city.
Okay. And ask him about if he recognizes the name.
Okay, young child's fighting to survive. And then, so I'll ask him, does he recognize the name Timothy? Whatever.
Whatever.
Well, no, not that specifically, but what you said.
You can find it in the notes.
Why are you crying, push?
He says it rings a bell.
Okay, insight check that.
Okay. GM roll.
Jeez. Someone getting murdered over there?
Yeah, murdered at blackjack.
Ow.
He seems pretty honest.
Alright, let's get him out of there.
Yeah, but my question. So this is an It's an anti-magic field. So Wrath, based upon what we saw, how do we think we would?
How would he be able to communicate to us if it isn't through magic, though?
Telepathy is not magic,
It isn't?
Oh, okay.
right? Wrath?
Can I learn that?
Telepathy, in essence, is not magic. No, it is.
So,
It is something different, something weirder.
It
It can be done with magic,
yeah.
but in some cases, it's not necessarily magic.
Are psychic powers a canon in your world?
Yes, although almost unheard of.
Right.
can you learn telepathy?
No.
Or is it just something
Well-
you can do or not?
In some cases, you can learn, but those are very, very, iffy, weird to learn.
Okay.
It's not something anyone can just try to learn.
Wrath, based
It's
upon
something
what
that could have happened to Jim. You never know.
based upon what we saw in the room, the 4 people that are currently meditating, are they causing the anti-magic?
What
Or
you
are they-
can see is that they are. The entire room is anti-magical, apart from the little places where they are,
Oh,
and the
great.
streams of magical energy you can see going into the pyramid.
So we have to get to them quickly.
Yeah. But is the anti-magic forming from the pyramid?
You don't know.
Did they see us?
You can.
They haven't
They
reacted.
don't seem to have reacted at the door opening and closing again.
Okay, guys, what do you say we go? Okay, my question is, if we manage to take out, if he knows that if we manage to take out at least one of them, will he be able to get out of trouble?
Yeah, I'll ask him that right now.
You mean like blast one guy?
Yeah.
Who has a ranged attack in our group without using magic?
You.
You do.
Only
yeah.
me?
Yeah.
You have a good one.
I do have a light crossbow,
Alright.
but then I'd be dropping my shield. But I'd still have a 19 armor class.
Well, we could open like one side of the door so it...
Unless you did.
Oh no, wait, it opens inward, right?
Inward.
Yeah, never mind. How inconvenient.
It's Hannah's birthday. Ooh.
Any answer?
It says removing the power. I don't know if that means one or all.
We'll ask him. The one or all.
Are you gonna tip now?
No.
Oh.
If you don't have to do it in the form of bets,
Even is so red.
What?
you don't have to do it in the form of bets. You can
The thing is, how powerful are these guards if we have to like engage them in combat?
Right. Because like they can cast magic, but we can't. Unfair.
They can in the corner, but I feel like magic that goes out of the corner should disappear.
Did we have any limitations to our
This
magic?
is true. Yeah, I mean,
Because we were able to do cure wounds. That's magic.
yeah, but in the room. We're not in that room.
That's true.
Does anyone have a smoke bomb?
I don't know, Mr. Rose. Does anyone have a smoke
I
bomb?
do not.
Okay, well, I think we just go nuts and just charge in there and start killing people.
Alright.
Touch your cards, man.
Can so
I wouldn't mind a cure
Brad, did you
wounds
say-
real quick.
Brad, did you say there was a reaction or was no reaction from the guards?
No
on the inside?
reaction from them. from the
We
four
can
guards.
each just go to a guard and then, or we can all
No,
go to one.
we want to
and then,
focus fire.
Yeah, okay.
Don't split the party.
There's
Yeah.
your cure wounds.
We're all in the
Thank
same
you.
room. We're all still in the same room.
Probably have to take one or two out.
Wrath, does the pyramid act as cover from the other... from, like, certain angles?
Technically speaking, the pyramid is high enough for you to not see this entire side.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So
also-
that's completely invisible. The side on the guy on this side would have. Let's take from this place. If you stand where other than like right here.
Is there any table
Right
we can
here?
move?
You cannot hit him when you're like at this and these areas.
And you said that magic can... that there was magic flowing through, like, this diagonal?
Yeah, flowing through the diagonal, there's magic, but it takes a very wide arc to this side and from him to like this.
So-
and
Wrath, potentially if someone were to stand there, they could fire magic at the person.
True love.
unknown, absolutely unknown. You don't know how this would work.
Okay, here...
If you think it might, it might. It may also not.
here's what I think we should do.
Hey, I have a flask of oil, and if I throw it at one of the guys and then we set him on fire, that's one guy.
How do we set it on fire?
With a match?
Well, you know what? If you throw this guy, I can fire breath him.
Does that count as magic? Not as magic?
No, it's not magic.
Oh, okay.
But if I'm standing...
Weird,
Here?
right? That it isn't magic.
Huh? What?
You probably have to like some sort of fire sack or something with
Yeah,
like
it's not
a
magic.
fluid, like propane gas in this in like
Yeah.
a special sack.
So we could do that, but I don't think it will do very much damage. Like, Wrath, what do I think would happen if he got lit on fire?
That should suck.
Would that do more?
well,
would that be more efficient?
Generally speaking, a person lit on fire, if it's like normal fire, it'll burn. It'll continue burning until the person finds a way to stop the fire from burning. And if
Okay.
a person is on oil, that may take a while.
I want to say that I don't think being on fire will be more effective than you shooting a bow and me stabbing the guy twice.
Alright. I also have poison, by the way, so I can lace my arrows with poison to make it more effective.
Yeah. Actually,
What type
can
of
you...
poison do you have?
I don't know, you gave me a vial of poison, but you never told me actually how deadly it was.
Then you never tried to find out, did you?
No, so I'm just gonna use it and you can tell me how useful or how effective it is.
When did I give it to you?
a long time ago.
A while back, I found it somewhere.
No, you didn't
Where?
find it. You bought it.
Or did I buy it?
Yeah, when you got a bunch of supplies from your underworld
Oh yeah,
thing.
I did.
Then it
Like
is
a
paralyzing.
herbalist, I think.
Then it would be some sort of paralyzation.
Okay.
Oh, for me the description says deadly, but
Well, if we paralyze them and kill them, that's pretty deadly.
yeah.
So here's what I'm thinking.
Okay, I have a question too.
Yeah, but here's what I'm thinking. This is my idea for a plan. I run to here. Dolos runs to here so that he cuts off vision from the other two. He shoots him because he has an angle now, and then I'll try to knock him prone and kill him.
I can go like crossbow too.
Yeah,
Like,
you
I
can also
actually have a
help.
better chance to hit with that than I do my rapier.
Okay, so I think that's worth... You go ahead and get your shield off then. I think that's a good idea.
Doff my shield.
And Toby can watch the door.
No,
Well, no,
Toby's gonna run in there too.
Oh, okay,
Well,
that's a bear?
I'd like to-
Oh, no, wait.
Would
That's
I know?
magic.
Would I know if I conjured animals outside? Would they survive entering into the room?
You don't know.
I think
I don't think
that
so.
might work. I don't know.
Generally
also don't
speaking,
think
from an
you're-
ender magic, it probably doesn't. Because by that logic, the weapons that Drake is wearing should have been still magical when he entered there, and he felt that the magic couldn't escape.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Thanks.
So
So
if
I-
you use what bear form, you stay
Just to
bear,
be
or do you prefer?
This
Wild shape
area-
is
That's
not
an ability,
necessarily
though.
Magic.
That area is not...
Different.
You said it's not suppressed?
Yeah, there's like a very small space where it doesn't seem suppressed, where like you can see the magical energy gather from these people and then move in one very thin line.
How much space is that? Enough for 2 people, or?
That's
people.
exactly what he shows right now.
Oh,
in
okay,
squares.
that's enough for 4 people.
Well, 4 people.
Yeah.
Not very comfortable, but possible, yeah.
Touching in the wrong places.
Giggity giggity.
Alright, which one do we go first?
The one on the top right.
I think top right. So we'll have Gumby and Dolos will run over here so that these 2 guys can't see you. I will run up right next to the guy, and then Ty. What will Ty do?
Bear form? And then go in?
No, because that's magic. It's not his magic spell.
Yeah,
it's still
but
magic.
if once he's done transforming, that's not considered magic anymore, right?
I don't know. I think Ty will run in there and he'll just go as far as he can and then just start dodging, and then he'll move up to finish it next. It's too far.
Yeah.
He can only get to like here. I can get to here.
Alright.
So we're gonna do that?
Yeah, sure.
Sure.